It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Connecticut Sun. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And tonight, it's all about the three-point shot. Each of these teams can catch fire from beyond the arc. Are we seeing this type of game more often, Brian?
Yeah, Blake. It feels like games have turned into three-point shooting contests. And these two teams are set up very well for that.
Yeah, kudos to their front offices, to how they built these teams. Everybody wants shooters, and both of these teams, they got some great ones.
Now here's Jones. 2 points. That one goes in.
Finding the right pass. You see the experience of January.
Pass to Cooper. Oliver. To the right side. Here's Ball Queen. And the three ball is good.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
McBride with the ball. And here's January. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Ball Queen with the miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. A modern forward, Jones hits threes at an incredible rate. One of the most accurate shooters in the WNBA.
She gets it in there.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here the Sun. It's a three-point game. Here's Charles. And she banks in the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Over to the wing. Here's Ball Queen. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you. But it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Now here's McBride. There's Breon January with the three. And another three for Connecticut.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pass to Tolliver. Out to the right wing. Now here's Ball Queen. Another three for the Sparks. Kayla McBride draws the double. Here's Jones. And they pick up two.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game. One place Kayla McBride always takes care of business, the free throw line. She consistently sinks her foul shots, making the competition pay for every trip to the charity stripe.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting,
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing her?
There's the triple. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime. Averaging around 90% from the foul line has always kept Kayla McBride among the top WNBA players in that stat.
If not at the top. She's ended seasons with a free throw percentage well over the 90% mark. I mean, she certainly is one of the best we've ever seen at the stripe.
Zowie B's shot is off.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
That ties it up.
We see Cox score it from all around the floor, but the closer she is into the hoop, the better Cox is.
Right outside. Spins. January outside. Jones right side. And another three for Connecticut.
Moves so well without the ball, and Jones is a tireless talent that defenders struggle to keep up with.
Ball Queen, guarded by Jones. Right outside to the paint. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Pass to January. And another three for Connecticut.
What confidence from January at the three-point line. Knows she can knock it down from there.
Inside. Tolliver, that's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
The Sun with the lead. January with it. She's got 9. On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's covered by Tolliver. 6 on the shot clock. There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. And another 3 for Connecticut.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign for beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
Now here's McBride. January outside. Pass to Zawi B. And another 3 for Connecticut.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will. Yeah, and she's looked pretty good to start. I mean, now 6 of 8 from the field.
McBride outside. Pass to January. Now Zawi B. Jones left side. 3 on January from long range. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Both teams are scoring well, but that says as much about the lack of defense as it does about either offense.
And Connecticut has possession, leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jones. McBride. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Total dominance by Jones tonight. She loves getting to her spots and finding her rhythm.
Aerial Powers on the wing. Guarded by Charles. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Now January. 12 points for her. Charles in the post. Good D by Lauren Cox. And it's the Sparks ball. Trailing by 4. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The passing skills of Cox are special. For a player at her position, with her size, she moves the ball so well.
Now here's January. Zawi B. Here's Jones. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Get ready for the Gear Squad!
So both teams making some changes here. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Walker. Ball Queen with the ball. The pick by Ball Queen. Now Garantes. And she hits it to tie up the game.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Here's Shibwe. That shot missing. Now here's Walker. D right on her. Pass to Ball Queen. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Smart pass by Walker. She sees a wide open shooter and gets them the ball.
To the inside. Here's Shibwe. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Pass to Garantes. Ball queen. Guarded by Jones. And here's ball queen. Lets it go from deep for the basket for her 10th make. 10 for 12. That's 82%. Connecticut trailing. And here's Davis. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. And the Sun hit again from deep.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Now here's McBride. Here's Sheboy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Jones comes with the double team. Here's Garantes. Another three for the Sparks.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Pass to Davis. McBride, right side. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
And the basket by ball queen.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
And Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's her first foul.
Yeah, close, but she didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
Pass to McBride. Down low on Premier. That one good for two.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
To the wing, right side. Ball queen with the miss. Now here's Davis. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Gilmore. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
They're in good position here thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Not watching the line there, and that'll be a backcourt violation.
Los Angeles.
Ball queen with the ball. Pass to Walker. Here's ball queen. Another three for the Sparks.
3 points.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sparks ahead, up by 8. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Pass to Cox. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
And so here's Connecticut. It's a 10-point game. Here's Montpremier. The rebound by Lauren Cox. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Miller. Basket is good. The assist by Lauren Cox.
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now here's Davis. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Ball Queen. Defense is right there. Basket good.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Montpremier, defended by Ball Queen. 5 to shoot. And here's Davis. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
And Cox gets it to go.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
And here's Connecticut. Now January. She's got 12. The basket pops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Yeah, part of the reason they're down is because they haven't been as strong in the paint.
Heading towards the home stretch of the season, Tim, what's your favorite part of the end of the season?
I mean, I just love seeing the potential playoff matchups, checking the standings, setting up my bracket, seeing where this thing could end up.
And I like seeing how wrong Tim was with his predictions. But other than that, it's so interesting to see how this draft class did and maybe which players should have gone even higher.
Now here's Davis. January, she's covered by Tolliver. Pass to Jones. Davis with it. And the layup's good off the glass. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. To the inside, Cox. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play.
A well-rounded talent. You see why Lauren Cox was the 3rd overall pick. She can score it, she can rebound it, she can pass it, and by the way, she can also defend.
Now here's January. 15 points in the game. Jones. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Here's Davis. And it's off from three-point range. And the Sparks with possession here. They lead by 17. Right wing, Christy Tolliver for 3. Connects from three-point range.
For 3.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rock. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose.
Now here's January. Pass to Davis. Back to January. Charles up top. Just 5 to shoot. Over Cox. And it's Charles missing. Now here's Ball Queen. Covered by January. Here's Ball Queen. And the Sparks, another three.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
And Jones gets it to go.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
After foregoing the 2020 WNBA season due to coronavirus concerns, Jonquel Jones came back better than ever in 2021.
Good on the bucket.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Pass to January. Out to the wing. Over Tolliver. January can't get it to go. Jones not only played at an MVP level in the WNBA, but also took her country of Bosnia and Herzegovina to new heights.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who or where she's playing. Jones is a star. She can do it all on the court and at her size. It is just almost unfair.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Jones. Over Ball Queen. Tipped away.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot, so she just doesn't miss many of them.
Lauren Cox for three. It's rebounded by January. Now Davis. Back to January. Now Zawi B to the paint. Here's Cox. From outside the arc, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Jones. Davis. Here's Zawi B. And here's Davis. Shot to stop the drought. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. The Sparks making a switch here.
Substitution for the Sparks.
Smooth sailing for the Sparks. Outside Powers. Ball Queen. Drills it from outside.
The efficiency of Powers' passing is great. Delivers the ball straight to a wide open shooter.
Now here's January. She's got 15. Left side Charles. Zawi B with the screen. McBride left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. The shot's good. Taylor McBride making the play.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Outside Tolliver. Cooper. Zawi B on the double team. Pass to Ball Queen. And here's Cooper. Shoots over Jones. And that one's good. Cooper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's January. Zawi B with it. And she was fouled on the way up. Throws for her.
First personal foul.
And when you look at Amanda Zawi B, this Swedish center possesses some nice versatility. Specifically, her ability to knock down three-pointers.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
That's the
Sparks
end of the
ahead,
second quarter with the
just
score.
dominating this
Your
one.
Connecticut Sun.
And don't go away after the break.
66.
We'll see you right
Los
back here
Angeles.
for the start of
100.
quarter number 3. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Oliver with the ball. He has 7. And the basket by Ball Queen.
A brilliant distributor, Tolliver excels at scanning the court and dishing the rock.
They don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Well, that's what full court man-to-man is all about. All pressure, all the time.
And 100% effort. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked
3 points.
very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it. Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
It's stolen by Ball Queen. To the middle. Cox inside, working on Charles. Here's Ball Queen, and good. Coming off the assist by Lauren Cox.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
Outside Charles. Back to January. To the left side wing. Charles with it. Cox picks her up. A kick out to McBride. They get the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
It's good from long range.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Shot to stop the run. Lauren Cox grabs the board.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 5. Zoe B with the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones.
Jonquel Jones.
That'll be her second
personal
foul of the game. Now Tolliver. She has 7. Ball Queen. Guarded by Jones.
Kayla
In the
Gilgeski.
basket by Ball Queen.
3.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jones. From 8 feet away, she drops it in.
In this league, over a decade, January has made a living moving the ball, finding teammates.
And Cox
Lauren
gets it to
Cox.
go.
This is
Assist
crazy.
goes to
Every
Gilgeski.
shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
McBride outside. Pass to Zoe B. January. Clock at 4. Over Ball Queen. January can't get it to go. Now here's Tolliver. Ball Queen. They double her with McBride. Here's Cooper. And the Sparks,
Taya
another
Cooper.
3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Up top, January. She's covered by Tolliver. Count that one.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Inside, Powers. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
The teardrop falls in.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
So it's the Sparks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Powers, to the right side, down low, and that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
Substitution for the Sparks.
Here's Ball Queen, and she's good on the 3 ball.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's January, 15 points in the game. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
To the paint, Cox. She makes her 10th basket of the night from the field. She has missed on 3 this game.
Again, it's Cox. She's the type of player that can have a huge night without dominating the basketball.
The tray. Charles with the bucket.
Look, most coaches prefer you drive the lane in transition, but the floor opened up for her out there, so I'm okay with her taking that.
Here's Cox. They get it again. Shoots over Jones. She gets that one.
Great hustle from Cox, crashing the boards, comes up with a second chance basket.
And here's Davis. He has 5. Pass to January. Shot clock at 3. Jones. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime.
Yeah, the ticking clock does not faze Jonquel Jones. She's a reliable shooter, even under pressure.
Cox, covered by Zowie B. Jacks up a 3, and the Sparks another 3.
3 points.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
It's Kayla Davis on the wing. Breon January off the drive, and that one's good.
Even into her 30s, January still getting it done with the first to beat WNBA defenders.
To the inside, Cox, and she comes up with the deuce.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
The Sun on offense. January, she's covered by Tolliver. Pass to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
And here's Powers. Right wing, takes the 3, and the Sparks another 3.
What a competitor. She's been looking for her shot all game long. She shouldered almost all the offensive load for them.
Out to the wing. Jones outside. Davis. Here's Zowie B. And the Sun hit again from deep.
No time for hesitation on the catch and shoot. Zowie B knows the value of quick decision making.
To the middle. She tries for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Jones. Now January. She's covered by Tolliver. Here's Zowie B. The shot's good.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zowie B is near the rim.
Down low. Here's Cox. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Now here's Davis. She's got 5. January outside. Over Tolliver. And that one goes long. And the Sparks with possession here. Ball Queen. Covered by Zowie B. And the basket by Ball Queen.
They keep going to her, and guess what? She keeps coming through. She's leading this game in scoring.
Now here's January. Defense right on her. Outside Charles. Zowie B with the screen. Here's Jones. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Tolliver. Launches a 3. And the Sparks another 3.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Davis with it. Jones outside. Here's Davis. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Substitution for Los Angeles.
Smooth sailing for the Sparks. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Now Davis. Pass to Jones. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
It's good.
Elena Antonov.
Davis up top. Pass to Jones. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a
First personal
3-point
foul.
play.
Teams first.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
To the inside. Now Ball Queen. And Jones pulls it down. McBride outside. To the paint. Here's Jones. The shot's good. Caitlin McBride making the play.
A rugged competitor who never fears a challenge. Jones can finish despite contact.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sparks on top, opening a huge gap. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And so here is Connecticut. We We've seen players gain more power in the WNBA, especially since the new CBA.
Yeah, more freedom of movement. That's one of the things players really wanted and got in the last CBA. But also things like travel, career development opportunities, maternity and child care. Those got some big-time upgrades for the players.
Yeah, and much better compensation. Lots of top players now seeing their salaries triple. Kudos to the league and players for coming together and reaching an agreement that invests in our game.
Los Angeles.
And so here's Connecticut. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Yep, that one goes. Here's Garantes. Out to the left wing. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Well, they built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Pass to McBride. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You see, this is what you get with Kayla McBride. You get a clever scorer with just a knack for earning free throws.
2 shots.
And she makes the first. And for WNBA front offices, perhaps the biggest challenge is navigating the cap. That certainly affects team building.
Yeah, and there's an extra emphasis on developing talent, developing draft picks. Rookie contract scale is so much lower, so a good player still on their first deal, they can have incredible value in this cap system.
And the cap forces you to make tough decisions. We've seen some top role players traded over the last couple off seasons because teams just didn't have enough room for them and their stars. Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
McBride outside. The shot off that time, and it's the Sparks the other way. To the inside, Miller. Rebounded by the Sun.
The bucket wasn't well protected, but still, she couldn't finish. Too often, that's the story with her.
Count it.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Here's Ball Queen, and the Sparks, another three.
She came out of locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And here the Sun. McBride outside. Can't cash in the 10-foot jumper.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Miller. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And here's McBride. Now here's Davis. To the left wing. Here's Shibwe. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Out to the right wing. Another 3 for the Sparks.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
And here the Sun. McBride outside. Pass to Montpremier. Over Ball Queen. Montpremier can't hit.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Garantes gets the bucket.
Garantes.
Yeah, she's really turned it around this half, shooting at a high percentage from the field.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
McBride outside. Inside. Montpremier. That ball, great assist by Kayla McBride.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Down low. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Shibwe. Clock at 6. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Ball Queen. Another three for the Sparks.
3.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Montpremier. It's not going to go for her. Now the Sparks with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McBride covering. The shot comes out. Here's Shibwe. In the recent sale of the Atlanta Dream, a recently retired player was part of the ownership group. You think we're going to see more of this?
Yeah, we've seen it in the NBA for a bit, and it's great that we're starting to see it in the WNBA. It's the natural next step for a lot of players who are ending their careers.
Yeah, definitely. It's a way to stay in the game. A player's perspective in an ownership group can really help advance the league. And I think it's also a great reward for hard work. A piece of a team. I mean, how cool is that? So I hope we see more of it.
Shooting for your Connecticut Sun, Tammy Shibwe.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. She makes 1 of 2 that time.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Hits it from 3-point range.
For 3.
Yeah, she's had a big half from downtown, and when she gets this hot, the green light does not get much greener.
January with it. Here's Shibwe. Pass to January. 6 to shoot. Montpremier. Defended by Ball Queen. And again, no good by Connecticut. And the Sparks with possession here. To the wing, right side. Banked in off the glass.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And that one good.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antonov. Montgomery covering. Here's Antonov. Right wing. Here's Ball Queen. Offline with the 3. Now January. So it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that's a wrap, everyone.